Hi guys! In this video I will show you how to track drone footage and export the camera data to 3ds Max in order to create a super realistic aerial animation like this one. This lesson is a part of our new animation course. The link is in the description below the video. To track the drone footage camera, I will be using the PFTrack software. It is a subscription-based software which at the moment costs £25 per month. There is also a free trial version available, but I am not sure if it will be enough for this tutorial. First, we have to create a project. Click the plus icon, add the name and choose a location. When it's done, click the check icon. Then we will be automatically switched to the node panel. You can switch between the tabs here. Great, next, let's add a clip input to the work page. Click here to import our image sequence. Find the sequence and click Load Clip. Here it is. All works well. Here we have two options. We can either enter the camera information or use auto mode. I will use the auto mode as I don't have all the information about the camera. Then, let's go back to the node editor. I will start by the tracking process with custom trackers. This way, I will have a few trackers going throughout the whole sequence. Right-click on this dot and choose User Track. Now let's create a tracker. I would like to have one tracker here, on top of this building. It will be useful later when we adjust tracking data with the site model. Make sure you are on frame 0. We can adjust it here as well. Once the position is set, let's click here to start the tracking process. It stopped, but it's not fully finished. In this case, let's click here again. And it's done. You can see that the tracker stays on top of the building throughout the whole sequence. Great! I will add another tracker here. It's important to choose high contrast areas, otherwise the tracker will be lost. If you click the Alt button, you can adjust the size of the tracking area. We are not on the frame 0. Let's move there and adjust the placement of the tracker. Great! No issues here either. I will create another track here. I will make areas smaller, so the software is not confused with the black points in the neighborhood. Let's track. Here you can see that the tracker got lost on one frame. It happens quite often. We can try to track one frame at a time. It didn't work. In this case, we can move it manually. Move to the next frames and do the same. Now it looks well. Let's create a couple more. I will skip this part here as it's too long. In the course, we don't skip any parts though, and everything is shown from start to finish. Creating drone animation is only one part of our new animation training. We included 10 modules, more than 80 lessons in total, where you will gain all the necessary knowledge to create architectural animations. You will learn the basics of animations to know what it is all about. We'll talk about animated cameras, objects, and aerial animations. We go through the process of creating the animation step by step and video editing. Finally, we show you how to prepare for rendering, how to use AI to speed up the process, and we'll explain the business side of animations. No matter if you're a total beginner in creating animations or you have been in the field for a while, this course is for you. If that sounds interesting to you, join now. The link will be in the corner and in the description below the video. I think that is enough. Looking great. It's a solid base. Next, let's add an auto track node. I will increase the number of trackers here so the calculation is more accurate. I will also increase the minimum length to 10. This way, if some point is tracked, for example, in 8 frames, it will be disregarded. Then, just click Auto Track and wait for the process to complete. Done! Here is the result. It's not done though. Some of the trackers are not good and we have to delete them. Otherwise, they would negatively affect the calculations. Take a look here. The tracker moves in a different way than the camera. It doesn't stay in one place. It is the case with the objects that move, like water here, but also driving cars, flying birds, etc. Select the tracker and delete it. I will delete all the trackers from the water. Some trackers could be bad not only on the water. I will take some time and delete all the bad trackers. We have to move through the timeline as well, as a tracker can be only 10 frames long. I will skip this part too. Again, in the course, we show the whole thing. Great, I think all bad trackers are gone. The next step is to add a camera solver. Just click Solve All and let the software do its job. And here it is. We have a camera, and trackers are scattered in 3D space. They represent the actual position of the point in reality in relation to the camera. I will select this tracker and set it as origin. You can see everything shifted on the right-hand side, and this tracker is now at the 000 point. Another problem is that the points are not aligned to the world coordinates. You can see that they are rotated. They should be more or less flat on the grid. To fix this, we have to add another node, Orient Camera. Let's set the edit mode to rotate. Now, the trick is to rotate the green axis so the blue circle is perpendicular to the view. We need to see a straight line. Then rotate the blue axis so the horizon is in the right place. Here it is hard to do it very accurately because of the mountains in the back, but try to do it as precisely as possible. We can adjust the rotation here too. Then we can also rotate the green axis back to align it to streets, for example. In this example, it doesn't matter that much. Now the trackers look great and sit nicely on the grid. We can also add 3D objects, so it's a bit easier to identify the key trackers later on in 3ds Max. Add a test object node from the geometry category. I will use a tool marker and adjust the scale. To place it at the tracker, set the interaction mode to place that selected feature, and then simply select the tracker. Here it is. I will add 3 more objects, one at the origin and 2 on the side's edges. Later on in 3ds Max, it will be much easier to identify these key points of the site. Awesome! All is done here. We can export the data. Let's add the export node. Change the format to Autodesk 3ds Max script. Specify where you want to save the file and add a file name. Click Export. This tutorial was just one of the lessons from the aerial animation module, which is a part of our new animation course. If you're interested in learning the whole process, join our training. Next step is to import the data into 3ds Max. Then we have to download and adjust the Google Earth city model to the footage and track data. Next, we adjust the scale and place our 3D buildings in the file. When the camera was tracked, we had to create masks for objects that appeared in front of our buildings and also remove the existing buildings from the site. We intentionally chose this really hard example to prepare you for your future projects. Lastly, we put it all together and matched the colors, so everything looked as real as possible. If you want to learn all about that, plus the other 9 modules, basically all about architectural animations, join our course. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure to check out the full animation breakdown I posted a few weeks ago. Bye bye!